Hello, so today I decided I wanted to tell you all, in case you guys were confused with Terraria hard mode, as I get, it can be confusing, their gear sets and how they work. So here's basically like a test. So for pre-mech bosses, guide, protect me, jump, guide. Okay, so we're not going into this chest until... Okay, so... 1 second. Absolutely disintegrated. Anyways, so as you could see... I don't know. As you could see, I put that in the wrong area, obviously. For pre-mech bosses is melee class. Actually, for all of them, you have the titanium or adamantite breastplate and adamantite or titanium leggings. I will show you what both sets do. I'll put them both on. And first, okay, but after that comes the leggings. Bro, these guys are bothering. So after that, for early hard mode melee, there really isn't any options. Oh, I'm just saying this goes by my recommendation, so don't go in the comment like, there's something better, there's something you miss. This is my recommendation. Yeah, there's nothing, in my opinion, so, I don't know what you want to use. I would recommend going ranged or magic just for this part of the game, as you're just about to get a new good weapon. But here's the set bonus with titanium. Okay, it gives you 15 defense, and attacking generates a defensive barrier of titanium shards. Okay, which is good. Now, for ranged, I recommend the Onyx Blaster. Not with core fight bullets, obviously, as you can't get those. But with musket balls, it does a good amount of damage. You also might want to use if you want, you could use the Dahlia Stormbow on the Destroyer, but I would recommend this for the Twins and Skeletron. And here's a set bonus with ranged. It's the same, and it's also the same for magic. So, might as well just get. But also, talking about magic, we've got Meteor Staff and the Rainbow Rod. These, I think, are really good. I didn't give myself any mana stars, so I can't even use them. And here's the Meteor Staff. Yeah, pretty cool. Now, here's Adamantite. Yep. Oh wait, I guess I didn't see the defense. Okay, defense with the melee set is 49, with ranged 34, and for magic 30. So it goes lower every time. Okay. Now, with Adamantite, it is for melee it is 36, which is weaker. But sorry, this is the mask. Yes, I switched both of them up. So for melee, it's stronger by 1, but I think that might just be the whole defense thing. This is never mind. This gives me 51. I think just the legs are better. Yeah, they are better by 1. Both of them, they're better by 2. Both of them. Yeah. Anyways, so that's just it. That's just I think I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, and the best modifiers are on these, but you don't have to modify. For ranged, it's 36, and 32 for magic. But That's the end of early hard mode, also known as one of the hardest times. That's the best set. I don't know if you want to use that. But here is early Plantera, right before Plantera. Now you got more options for ranged, as now you can use the Onyx Blaster, the Mega Shark, Glorified Bullets, and the Unreal Uzi. But this is a kind of a rare drop, and I would just recommend the Mega Shark. It does a little more damage, but for the rarity, unless you find it naturally, I wouldn't go hunting for it. And then we'll go over the armor sets after. For magic, I would recommend you just use the same magic weapons. But now you have the mythical golden attribute. No, you can use that before. I'm just saying it's probably better for Plantera. As for the destroyer, I'm pretty sure this weapon probably sucks. But yeah, you can use it the entire time. But no, it's probably better for Plantera. Weaker defense. Now, for melee, you got two options. The True Excalibur or the Knight's Edge. Which, I love how the True Excalibur shoots straight. Knight's Edge is like, spin. So yeah, both of these are good options. The Knight's Edge does 40 more damage, weirdly, but it also, I guess, it's just the modifier. It's also but it's slower by just a little. Oh, let's see, this is very fast. This is just fast. As you can see, it's actually a pretty noticeable difference. But yeah, this just has 1% more defense. 1% more damage. Yeah. So I would recommend using Knight's Edge. But here's the armor sets. So for range, use the Quarter Fight helmet. Just please. Yeah. And boom. Here. For Quarter Fight, you get a little leaf crystal. Don't have any enemies to help test it out on, but yeah. And it's the same thing with magic. But the reason why I recommend using, the reason why there's different helmets and stuff is because they both have different descriptions. But for melee, it's different. Melee, however you want to say it, I recommend the turtle gear. There's a reason why though. Put on the entire set, and people might say, hey, enemies are more likely to target you. But look, attackers also take double damage, and it reduces your damage taken by 15%, increases melee damage by 8%. It is very good. You are like invincible. Now, I guess actually let me put all this armor away. No need. Now, this is pre-Moonboard. If you get enough vortex shards or want to, you can use the vortex speeder, which, let me give you a demonstration. Looks like this. As you see, there's little blue bullets which explode. I'm pretty sure it takes rockets too, but Glorified bullets track, and that's cool. It shoots very, very, very fast, like ultra fast when it's rankshed. Yeah, but then here's one of my favorite weapons, the Xeno Popper. As you see, oh look, there's a slime. Never mind, no longer exists anymore. Yeah, use Glorified bullets in my opinion, and here is Shroomite. Now goodbye guys, I am now invincible. As not moving puts you in stealth, which increases your range stability and reduces chance for enemies to target you, which basically means you get stronger and enemies don't target you. But it's not very good for bosses, as you kind of need to move, because bosses will still target you. But if you're just grinding, it might be better, especially with Glorified bullets. Yeah, okay. Here is where there's a lot of magic options. The thing is, you can only choose probably one of these unless you get lucky. Okay. Oh, just saying, if you're wondering, hey, what about Golem? I don't think you really need to do any training before Golem. So I'm only going to be able to use all of these ones. Oh. Yeah, I can't use this one. I'm just too weak. But yeah. Hold the little cube. Anyways, here's the laser machine gun. It shoots faster the longer you hold it, but I'd like to keep all my mana. Never mind, I accidentally used it all. Now, next thing first, is the Razor Blade Typhoon, which is dropped. Oh yeah, I should probably say where they're dropped from. This is dropped in the Martian Invasion. This is dropped by Duke Fishron, and these are both made by Nebula Shards. And this has a chance to be dropped by Golem. And here's the Nebula Blaze. Wow, infinitely cool. Second, yeah, and then Staff of Earth, I'm pretty sure is just a stronger meteor staff, basically. Now here's the armor set advantage. I'll just put all these back. Now for armor set, the magic damage done. The set bonus is magic damage done will hurt extra nearby enemies, which I have no idea what that means. So we will put that back. Now, last, if not least, is beetle armor. Like I said, this is going by my recommendation, so that's why I put on the chest, the scale mail, and not the whole chest, like the whole thing. I only tested out on the slime, which is about to end his whole career. Now the Terrablade is a very good option, which you can get from getting a broken hero sword, combined with the Knight's Edge, and then this is also another Martian Invasion weapon. Oh, and just saying, the broken hero sword is dropped during a solar eclipse. Yeah. Now beetle armor, same thing. Never mind, you get beetles. You get beetles. Enemies are more likely to target you, but you get beetles. I said you get beetles. Anyways, with beetles do damage, and I'm joking, increase your melee speed. Now this is the forbidden chest, but I don't care. So we're opening it. This is post Moonlord, and aka how to evaporate some bosses. Now, I put them, in my opinion. Oh, 1 second. Switch a D2, switch a D. Now, they're in the order of strongest to weakest. Okay, the thing is, with the last prism, it takes at least 13,000 mana to use. So not very useful if you don't have 13,000 mana. Anyways, here's the Lunar Flare. It summons like those eyeball things, I think. Anyways, very cool. We'll put those both back, and here's a Nebula, which does the obvious, and magic damage has a chance to spawn buff boosters. Just pick boosters up and get stacking buffs. Now, one of my favorites, Vortex Armor, aka range class. If you're wondering where Summoner is, they do not exist. Yeah, that's why I'll be honest here, I have no idea what's good armor for Summoner. So I just went with the range, melee, and magic. My eyes. And here's your rest. This is the SDMG, which I think stands for Super Dolphin Machine Gun. As you can see on the design, if you look closely, it has like a ticking time bomb and a bunch of like columns, which I think are things. It does a lot of damage, and the vortex armor has an advantage. You can double tap. Oh, and the thing is, flying does not affect the stealth, unlike moving, and but it makes you move slower, which is very sad, but it's still better than not moving at all. Now, the best out of them all, melee. So solar armor, everyone knows it. You got a shield. Anybody attacks you, 1 second, they disintegrate. Now, this is the Meow Mirror. The thing is with me, it causes bouncing kittens. This is the Star Raft. Yeah, both of these are dropped by Moonlord. And this is the Zenith. Oh my god, did a pinky get killed in my background? You guys should. And here's the Zenith. Oh. And as you see, if you look very closely, you can see every weapon used to craft it inside. You can even use to craft the weapons that were used to craft. So you can see the Excalibur, the Muramasa, the Fiery Greatsword, Horseman's Blade, Terra Blade, but they kind of move too fast for me. But you can see them all when they line up on your back. Influx Waver, Enchanted Sword, True Excalibur, Meow Mirror, Star Fury, True Night's Edge, Influx Waver, Star Fury, Seedler. Yeah, very cool. Anyways, that is now that is now the classes of Terraria and all of their weapons made by somebody who, in my opinion, I guess, but made by somebody who loves Terraria. But if you really want to know even more about this, or if you want to know even more ways how to do things, go to the wiki. Yeah, it's amazing. So now, that is it. I shall now be saying goodbye. Well, actually, before I say that, as you see, Zenith is also used making 4 of the swords I listed, I think. I didn't enlist the Knight's Edge because using the Knight's Edge on any melee boss, I'm using true melee on any boss really is not that good. Every melee weapon I listed is used for the Knight's Edge. Used for the Zenith. You use the True Excalibur. You use these 2 to make the Terra Blade. Then you get the Star Fury, this, and the Horseman's Blade. I actually haven't used any of those weapons. As you can see, these do plenty of damage. Now, whoa. What is the guy talking about? Blood Moon? Because that just looks like demons. I guess that's fitting. Anyways, that's the end of my guide. If you didn't understand it.